Welcome back, trainers. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day or night wherever you are. We're going to be taking a look at Heisenberg team. Now, it is to my belief that this is going to be one of the best teams in the Open Ultra League with the Alolan Ninetales XL, Shadow Machamp, and then the Empoleon, which is going to be, I do believe, is like rank 3 or rank 2 for the one that I do have for the IV. It's incredible. And then I have nearly a 100% Ninetales, which is going to be a 15, 15, 14. Do believe that's what, yep, there you go. All right, so we're looking pretty good. Machamp has also got somewhat of an ideal IVs. Now, for this team here, we did look at that Machamp at the beginning with Payback. You could run that instead of the Rock Slide version, which is going to give you more coverage for Ghosts, potentially a XL Jellicent, or even a Giratina. Because once the Ninetales goes down, it's going to be hell trying to take out a Giratina with a Machamp without Payback, and an Empoleon with Water, and then Drill Peck, which is just a horrible move, and there's no stab in for you. So, just a little heads up, Machamp gives you a little bit of coverage there. I know you gotta have to look out for flyers, but then again, you got a Steel and a Ice type already to cover those flyers, so having a Payback on Machamp, you know, it's just gonna be great. Maybe even a Trevenant. With that said, please hit that like button if you do enjoy my videos. Take a look at the rank here. So this was going to be, I do believe, like 2 seasons ago, season 8, where I decided to just go up, just keep going up, get on the leaderboard. We did it. Now, the reason why I stopped is because the queue times are, I'll give you a break. I don't got that time, right? I simply cannot sit around all day. You know, technically, I could, but I've got way too much things to do in life to just sit around in the queue times to get higher up on a leaderboard for a game that is completely busted. You know, we all like it. I know you like to watch me, but what are ranks? They mean absolutely nothing. Zip, 0. Now, for the people who are getting up there and they got the accomplishment of getting high on the leaderboard, maybe even number 1. Look, I'm not trying to say you didn't do something great. You did, and you know, awesome. But with a broken game like this, at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter because there's not a level playing field. When some people can have a 3rd shield, by the way, I got a 3rd shield, we're going to look at that. Or when you cannot start attacking for at least 2 seconds after the battle is started, or at least 1.5 seconds after you get off a charge move. That's it. You can't call this an even game right now. I'm still playing because I'm making content, and it's not like if I lose, I'm going to lose my life. You know, it's just simple as that. If I lose, it's just over. And, you know, games are the games, and, you know, play the best that you can with the brokenness that we have. But anyways, all right, let's get into the commentary here, folks. So we're up against a Cresselia. 2 shields on both ends. Now, this is a comfortable matchup to some degree. Grass Knot's going to do some damage, right? It's not completely super effective, but it's hurting. And Cresselia doesn't have the best attack around. While Psycho Cut's virtually doing no damage, I have that to rely on. So basically, we can keep going and let these Grass Knots go through up until the very end. We can let this next one go through because we know Psycho Cut's still not going to be enough to take us out. Now, sometimes I may shield, you know, the first Grass Knot just because I want to keep the edge going here, and I know they're going to be able to spam that really fast. So you'll see that. I do believe we'll take a look at an example. In comes the Registeel. Now, I'm fearing they're going to farm me down here with Lock On and have a lot of energy. But at the same time, yeah, there you go. They're throwing their energy, which is perfect. You know, technically, I didn't really need to worry. I'm just going to go ahead and bring in the Machamp here. They're going to swap and bring in a Zapdos. As much as I wanted to go for a charge move, I was like thinking, you know, let's just bring in the Ninetales here. We're going to be able to take these moves. Thunderbolt is going to hurt. Shadow Zapdos, I mean, it's actually pretty strong, right? It just simply can't take a hit. Can get walled by Steel types. Well, Galarian Stunfisk at least, right? But anyway, so we're going to shield up this Drill Peck. We're just going to, you know, make sure we win this matchup because we don't want the Machamp to go up against it. At this point, I think we can throw a Cross Chop and take them out, actually, because, you know, it is kind of squishy in the Great League. So in comes the Registeel, and the reason why we didn't throw the Weather Ball is because we don't want to make them think, oh, I can farm a little bit more here. So we're just going to bring in the Machamp, go for the Cross Chop. They threw their energy, which was perfect, and we're taking the win there. Great. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be looking at the Steelix team that we did yesterday. And the reason why, there's just a few of those battles, is because sometimes I just accidentally pick that team and I didn't realize it until I was in the battle. I was just not paying attention, play with my Digimon and stuff, play with Athena. So we will see that. And that team is so stinking good. I did a whole video on it yesterday. If you didn't see that, go check it out. So we're up against Venusaur here for the swap. Hoping we can survive a Frenzy Plant. Pretty sure we can. It's not Shadow. Yeah, perfect. And we're getting off this Drill Peck here. Do we see a double shield on the Venusaur? Nope, they're going to let it go, knowing they can survive. Very nice. Very nice. So at this point, we're going to definitely bring in the Ninetales to farm down here. They're not able to get off a Frenzy Plant. Very good. Bringing in the Lapras, and as soon as they do, we bring in the Machamp. And they have a Charizard. So we're going to go ahead and throw the Cross Chop here to bait them and see if we can get to the Rock Slide, because we kind of need to win this matchup. Or at least really bring that Charizard down here. So we're going, they got Wing Attack, by the way, so that's super effective. We're getting to the Rock Slide. I couldn't believe it. I swear they were going to get to a Dragon Claw, so we're going to take them out. In comes the Lapras, and we're able to do some big damage right before we hit the Cross Chop. Unfortunately, we're not able to tap on it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I could have, but hey, they're taking me out. In comes the Ninetales, and we're looking good. There's no way they have energy for a Skull Bash. We're just going to build up to the Dazzling Gleam, and I do believe that will KO the Lapras. All right, so here we go. Now, do you want to run Dazzling Gleam or Psyshock? I'm going to have to say go with Dazzling Gleam if you're using this team. And also, if you're using this team, make sure you use it in the order that I'm using it. And if you're trying to look at, well, wait, what was the order again? And I have this like new team out here. Yep, let's go. So let's take a look at XL Steelix here. All right, so we're going to have a little fun story time really quick. This was just unexpected because we got a pretty big quake just now. Well, I mean, it wasn't that big. It was a shake. But here's the thing. Living in Alaska, you have earthquakes every day. Most of them you don't notice really at all. It's not like you live every day feeling all kinds of shakes. Maybe once in a while. And sometimes we get some massive ones. We lived through one of the biggest quakes ever since the biggest one that just tore everything down back in the 60s. So anytime we get like a shake, it could be followed up by a big one. So I tend to get ready. So I stopped this, went downstairs. Athena was just alert. She was sitting up. She was already like barking. I was like, why is she barking? She was getting ready. She knew. She could feel it. It's crazy. And it happened before. I looked at the hairs on her back. You know how dogs' hair gets, stands up when they get agitated or whatever? It was up. And I was like, maybe she heard somebody outside or something or whatever. Sure enough, about 20 seconds later, things start shaking in the house. I'm like, oh my gosh, this girl called it. And dogs can do that. It's not like I'm discovering this. You already knew that. Dogs can sense natural disasters before they happen because of the senses they do have. But yeah, so a little shake up here, and it puts you on edge. So there you go while we look at that team. Next battle, Ninetales in the lead. Oh, Giratina lead. You gotta love it. You gotta love this. Let's go. Now, one more thing. I'm sorry to keep talking about the earthquakes, but in the winter, like right now, it's cold outside, so it's not good. When you get an earthquake in the summertime, it's obviously not great. It freaks everybody out, but at least you can go outside. Say you were just like taking a shower. You got to grab a towel and run outside. You're not going to freeze to death. Now it's winter. You got to have a jacket. You got to be ready. So it's kind of, there's that element of fear too. So anyway, I'm going to tell you this. This is crazy. Last part about earthquakes, okay? When I was living in this ghetto part of town, I'm not going to say where it was, but it was not a good time of my life. And one of the neighbors, I don't know how I was talking to them at this one point, but we were just talking. I think what happened was an earthquake. We were all standing outside, one of those moments, and it was done. And we were just talking, and she was telling me, she was an older gal, and she lived through the big earthquake we had here back in the day, right? She said she was on a field trip downtown Anchorage with her school, and she wasn't lying. She's an older lady, living out her days, just relaxing and, minding her own business and stuff. She's not going to tell me a lie, and for sure I believe her. So it was fact. This happened to people. So what happened was, kind of paraphrasing here, kind of trying to somewhat remember. I know exactly what happened, but leading up to what she said, I'll just tell you. Basically, they were downtown at somewhere. The whole place got destroyed when this did happen back in the 60s. And she said, the ground opened up abruptly. Opened up, got her teacher, swallowed her, never saw her again. That terrified the hell out of me. And I still think about that because it's true. When there's massive earthquakes, like really hard shaking ones, the ground will open up and just close up. and it's just like that in an instant, right? So yeah, there you go. If you weren't scared of earthquakes, now you are. All right, that's enough of that. All right, next battle, we're met with a good lead, Gyarados, and they're swapping into a Muck. We're gonna go. No, there she goes barking again. You hear her? All right, that's my. All right, there's my warning call. It's not another dog out there. We'll keep the audio going here. Let's see if we can do it live. All right. All right. Maybe we're going to go tell her to be quiet. But anyways, let's continue on here. All right, going to go for the Hydro Cannon. This is a good matchup. I honestly kind of wanted to maybe go in here with Machamp. But we're going to go ahead and let the Empoleon go down. All right, so they've used both shields. Okay, that sounds good to me. We're going to go ahead and bring in Machamp and just start countering it down. I shield this up. All right, that's a good call. Never mind. I was going to say, was that a good bad call? They swap into their Gyarados right after that. We're going to go straight for the Rock Slide. What do you got in the back? This is an indication that there's something in the back probably weak to my Machamp. And we don't even get to see it. So I'm guessing, yeah, definitely. All right, good game. Moving on to our next opponent here. What are we going to see? It's going to be a Talonflame. All right, so like I've described, now I think I played this a little bit different. Remember how I told you to shield once? Maybe I don't. I think we'll have to see. But either way, you could shield up the first one, and then you always let the second one go. You do not double shield. All right, you go in with the Empoleon and take it out. All right, so we let it go. Okay, yeah. This is the one. Great. So you can see the example. So we got one shield. We're going to go in here with Empoleon, and we shield this up. It'll be a 1-to-1, and we come out of here with energy. Now they're going to have a counter to water. If they're going to go straight Brave Bird, all right, never mind. Coming in here with Umbreon. So I love it when they do that and then swap and lock. Now we're going to bring in Machamp. The only thing we have to really worry about now is them having Psychic. If they have Psychic, we're pretty screwed. Okay, we're screwed. All right, so we're going to... Oh, man, we have to farm down here. Okay, we're going to have to use our last shield. There's something that's going to be resisting fighting. I mean, they got 2 Pokemon weak to fighting. Some nice lag. Okay. All right, taking them out there. Invisible counters. I'm expecting Empoleon. I don't know. Nope, they're coming in with Talonflame. So I go straight for the Cross Chop here. And we're taking them out. What you got in the back? Oh, all right. This is great. Okay, we're shieldless, but we have energy ready to go. So here's the strategy. They let this go, and you're going to see, well, if they would have shielded that up, they could have won. No, I don't think so. All right, it doesn't really matter. I would have gotten to 2 Hydro Cannons and still won regardless. So what I'm going to do at this point is completely farm them down because I don't have 2 Hydro Cannons. What would be the point of throwing? Not only would I miss quick moves because this game is so garbage, if I throw a charge move, then it's going to stop me for about a second after I do that. Therefore, I'm going to be getting in less quick moves. Now, technically, if the game was working normal and you didn't have that delay between charge moves, you still want to go with the quick moves because you would technically get in an extra quick move possibly because you're stopping yourself from getting in an extra quick move by using the charge move. Hopefully you're not confused. Anyways, next battle, we're going to throw in the Machamp here. This is getting a little crazy. Going to go ahead and build up to that Rock Slide. I mean, at this point, there's no reason to bait. You know, you just get that last shield. Okay, that's fine. You're going to be loaded up. Your attack is raised, and we're using this. Whoa, we're using the wrong team. Okay, again, here you go. I already told you we are going to do this. Going in with Staraptor, are we going to have another star? Staraptor is a star. This thing is part of the Meta Wrecker squad. I mean, I like to put Pokemon that are, not really used at all. And this is one of them. And it's absolutely incredible. Look how much damage it just did to Cresselia, Thickness, and Ultra League with Brave Bird. Are you kidding me? Bringing in the Steelix. We're farming this down. Yeah, we're farming it all the way down. Easy money. No problem. So they're going for Grass Knot. That's fine. Taking them out. They have no shields. What you going to be bringing in the battle? Oh, Talonflame. Fine. We're going to go for a Crunch here. And we're going to throw... Well, we farm down. Let this go, right? There's no need to shield it. I really was wanting to shield it up, but there's no point. Going here with Staraptor. Hold on to that shield and let's kick butt. Oh, right. You got a Muck back there. Now I was thinking, what do I do? Build up to do close combats or... farm up a little bit more, do more quick move damage, and go Brave Bird. Brave Bird hits everything hard. Unless it's steel or rock, it's going to pretty much KO you. So we're taking them out looking good because that is a hard-hitting stab move. Shadow? Are you serious? Let's get it. Next battle, what are we going to be met with? A Gramble. Oh, all right, I'll take it. All right. It's better than having the Machamp matched up with it, right? So Shadow or not Gramble, it doesn't really matter. This is still a pretty comfortable matchup. Charm is hurting. It hurts everything. So we're just going to keep spamming it with Weather Balls because you still can win that matchup. If you can sneak a Dazzling Gleam through without, having them shielded, go for it. So they're going to be swapping into a Charizard. I figured, let's just go ahead and do a little bit of damage to this thing before we do bring in the Empoleon. Now we're going to be able to farm it down even easier because it does have Dragon Breath, and there's no way in hell that that's going to be a Blast Burn because I was way too quick letting the Dragon Claw go through and calling it fantastic and farming down the Charizard with full energy here. Well, at least looking good. I'm going to go for the Drill Peck onto the Kingdra because, water is massively resisted. And at this point, I've realized I'm going to probably win this battle here. I don't like to say that. I just kind of slipped out there. All right. I think this is where I get... actually, I don't even remember where the third shield happens. You guys can point it out if I miss it. All right, so we let that go because we want to save the last shield. And in comes Gramble. I wonder if they're thinking, what is he doing? He's dumb. Well, Rock Slide. No, I'm not. I know what I'm doing here. I can't say they call me dumb. They're probably laughing like, I'm just going to bring in the Charm, right? Rock Slide. They're going to take me out. That's fine. Going to go ahead and bring in Ninetales and then just farm down. No need to throw that and waste time with the charge move. Good game. Moving on to our next opponent. What are we going to be seeing here? Oh, this is a quick one. Great lead. All right. They're going to swap into a Lapras. We go into Machamp. And yeah, that's rock, paper, scissors for you. Even the best of the best. They know. All right, let's keep moving here. What are we going to see for our next battle? Really didn't want to put that one in there, buddy. We did. Met with a Machamp. I just got to look out for Rock Slide. It's not Shadow, so it's still going to hurt. A Rock Slide from Machamp, still going to hurt. So we're going to go ahead and shield up this first one here. And it is going to be a Rock Slide, and we're going to build up to Dazzling Gleam like we usually do, and then go for Weather Ball. And they're probably going to let it go. Of course they do, knowing that we're going for the Weather Ball, going for another one here. And they are just letting it all go. Now, there has to be a hard counter for this. It has to be. Yep, there you go. So we're going to go ahead and just throw the Weather Ball here. Seeing that we do have two Pokemon that can counter this, and maybe we want to hold on to that Ninetales. Nope, we're just going to let it go down. Makes sense. We don't want to lock ourselves, I suppose. They still have two shields. We're going to go ahead and swap into Empoleon, or bring in Empoleon, and they're going to be bringing in Kingdra. Now, I love my Machamp going up against the Kingdra here because it's just a good matchup. Just look at this. Counter is such an OP move. Man, oh man, I love it. All right, so no attack debuff. That's big. Don't think we really needed it. We really needed an attack debuff. Don't think if it did occur that it would have affected this completely. I think we still would have been fine. Shadow counter plus cross chop still doing a ton. So we're taking them out. In comes Caesar, doing some good damage. And we resist the steal. And Night Slash is non-stab. Look how much it does. They're going to need at least 4 of those. Oh, yeah. So there's 1, 2, 3, plus the quick moves. Yeah, definitely going to need all that. So there's 2, and getting to another one, and we're going to take them out here. If they got to another one, it still wouldn't have been enough. And looking good. Alrighty, let's keep it moving, folks. If you do enjoy my videos, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out quite a bit. Let's keep it moving. Next battle, what are we going to see? Giratina. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Do they want to swap or stay? They're swapping into a Swampert, so we're going to put on a little bit of pressure onto that Shadow Swampert with the Powdered Snow. It's going to do a good amount of damage. Now, what we want to do is throw in the Machamp here. And we could take a Hydro Cannon, even from a Shadow Swampert with this much health. That's fine. They can't farm us down. I don't think they couldn't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they couldn't. We'd counter them down. They're letting that cross chop go because they're going to come back in here with Giratina. And we're going to come right back in here with the Ninetales. You already know what it is. Or I'm mistaken. This is even better. Well, technically, it doesn't really matter. If they would have King Giratina, so long as we needed to win that swap there, we would have still had control of this battle, right? If they went in with Giratina or Talonflame. So they're swapping into that, and I was waiting for my time, and now we're going to go ahead and bring in the 9. Oh, wait a minute, folks. This is a freaking nutty battle. Look at that. They get the boost, and at this point, you're thinking, okay, that's not good, but my first thought was good content. Let's go. And I was thinking, I'm still going to win with high confidence. But at some point, I was thinking... I think when I saw how much Weather Ball does, yeah, right there, I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right, so another Ancient Power. They swap to try to take us out, but Incinerate doesn't work like that. So we're getting a Weather Ball through. I'm going to go ahead and swap and take them out before they can get off their charge move with our Empoleon here. Now their buff has been removed, and they've got a shield left. Now... This is getting a little close. I couldn't freaking believe it. I swear I was still going to probably lose this. All right, come on. And we get to the... Now they're building up to 2 charge moves because they know that there's no point. They need 2. And we shield 1 up and that's it. Our Ninetales literally had 1 HP, and so did our Empoleon. Are you kidding me? Wow, that was a close one. Good game. Moving on to our next opponent, met with an Articuno. This started occurring quite a bit towards the end of my Go Battle League sets today. Don't mind this matchup at all. As a matter of fact, everything on my team runs over the Articuno, as a matter of fact. Yeah, sure. Hurricane's going to one-shot Machamp, but good luck building all the way up to that before I cross-chop you twice, right? Plus counter you. So yeah, this whole team is going to be able to handle that. They're swapping into a Cresselia. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Empoleon here, and this is such a good matchup. I love it. Besides the Grass Knot kind of deal, yeah. I have been up against people that do have Future Sight and Moonblast, which is even better. I do believe we're even going to be catching a Moonblast or Future Sight. I had no idea they had it. I was trying to catch, but not that Future Sight. It was insane. Pretty sure we'll take a look at that. All right, so we're building up to do these, getting all of them off. Now, the reason why I build up to 2 Hydro Cannons like that is because I figured, I'm sick of this crap, this Go Battle League crap. And what am I talking about? When it freezes, right after you use a charge move. So I figured build up to 2 so we can avoid, missing out on some energy here, right? I guess. Anyways, they're bringing in Umbreon. This is, great. So we're going to immediately swap because we know that the Ninetales can handle that. And the Machamp, the whole team can handle what's left. So we have no fear. Quite literally, we have no fear. If they hit us with a Hurricane, which I highly doubt, that's a lot of energy. And we're just going to go ahead and build up to Dazzling Gleam because they're shieldless and we want to take them out. Regardless of them lowering our attack, it doesn't really matter. And excellent. That's perfect. We're able to farm up more. In comes the Umbreon. They're going to take us out. They don't want to get hit by a Dazzling Gleam, even though they've lowered our attack. We still have Machamp. They haven't seen it yet, but now they do. And yeah, they say that's good enough. What? Good game. All right, good game. Moving on to our next opponent. Let's see what we're going to be met with this time. Leading with the Ninetales, of course. That's just the way this team works. And it's another Talonflame. Okay. So let's see if we follow that strategy. I do believe I may shield one up this time. I liked it, letting the Flame Charge go, going in with the Empoleon, holding on to 2 shields. Now, the reason why, we haven't gotten a shield from them yet. So that's, I think, key. If they shield your first Weather Ball with Ninetales, you can let it go. I do believe after that, just let it go. Spam them first though with your Weather Balls, right? So they're taking us out. We've used a shield. They've used a shield. We're going to go in here with Empoleon and farm down. Beautiful. That's how it should work every time, unless you're lagging. All right. If you're lagging and they get to another charge move, yeah. Or actually, I'm sorry. If they sneak in quick moves, so make sure you're not letting them do that. Otherwise, yeah, they probably would be able to get to another Flame Charge. So we're up against a Giratina. Now, this is exactly what I'm talking about. At this point, I almost wanted to top left because it's like we don't have payback on Machamp. This is a hard battle that I simply just don't like. It's just annoying, slow. But it's looking great. And I do something crazy. I was thinking to myself, I was like, I'm going to swap into Machamp. Let's see if we can get them to swap. And they do. Into a Greedent. Sweet. We're going to go ahead and build up to 2 cross chops and just throw the first one here. They let it go, so I just farm down. Yeah, I mean, Rock Slide actually does a lot of damage to Giratina. And at this point, I'm thinking, no, I should have went cross chop the bait. They let it go. And we take the win looking good. I do believe it was a 5-0. We went, it's like 4-1, 4-1, 5-0. So we're bringing up our score quite nice today. Also got a nice, shiny, crazy shiny that I found today that I'm going to be making a video on later today. Next battle, we're met with a Muck with Poison Jab. All right, got to register that in my brain. Poison Jab, better retreat. So we're going to bring in Umbreon and, Empoleon. Getting off this Hydro Cannon. I wonder what's in the back. To bring in the Togekiss, and I do believe this son of a gun, this guy gets the boost. What is up with this? They got it. You didn't hear it, but what's there? Watch, they shield up. They're like, nope, I'm holding on to this thing for dear life now. You can see the charm's doing more damage. So come on, they got the boost. All right, so bringing in Ninetales, and I wanted to get off that Powder Snow, and at this point, I'm like, should I farm? They throw another Ancient Power. They didn't get a boost. Let's just take him out. That charm's doing way too much. This is ridiculous. And they've got no shields. Coming in with the Muck, we immediately throw in our Machamp to take the Acid Spray here. And they're going to be swapping into an Articuno. Like we described already, this whole team's going to be able to run over Articuno with ease. So we're going to go ahead and just rock slide that. No problem, no problem. Coming back in here with their Machamp to farm us down, unfortunately. And now we're stuck up against something that's super effective against us. Crap. And I screwed up. Nope. I threw, or I shielded up the first Acid Spray, which is... I couldn't believe that. But guess what? Nope. Ninetales said, what are you talking about, buddy? I'm Heisenberg, Ninetales. This is different. We're built different. All right, next battle. Oh, horribly. You swap out of that immediately. Bringing in Empoleon. Don't go Machamp. Don't bring in your hard counter. And they're going to be coming in here with Obstagoon, which is going to be doing a lot of damage. Non-stab counter, but counter's counter. As well as Brick Break or, what is it, Cross Chop? So, yeah, they're going Night Slash, which is, still good, doing okay. And they don't want to farm us down, which is great. Going for another Night Slash there. Fantastic. Now, we're going to farm it down with Ninetales. No. I don't think so. I know anybody would want to just go in there with Machamp and punch it, 2 times and take it out. But I think the better strategy here is to farm up. Look at the energy now. Wow, we're at like 70 energy, 65. So we're going to be swapping as soon as they bring in the Empoleon and they got a Talonflame. Guess what? It's Bait City. Oh, it's Bait City. Let's go. 1 shield. All right, we're good. We're going to shield this up. Yeah, we need the Machamp to stay alive here. All right, going for another one. Come on. They're going to be like obligated to shield these because of the Empoleon in the back. That's going to just lose to Machamp in like 4 or 5 counters. I'm being sarcastic, but you know what I mean. Going for another Flame Charge. I mean, at this point, the Incinerates are stupid strong. So we're going for another Cross Chop. I'm like, whatever, man. Let's just do that damage before they get off another quick move and take us out. Going with the Weather Ball. I'm like, come on, farm them down. Okay, good. All right, come in with the Empoleon. I don't know how the hell I'm going to pull this one off, but I'm thinking I still want to win. We go for Dazzling Gleam, and I'm just thinking, you better throw, or I'm going to go for another charge move. And they go for their charge move, which I needed them to do. All right. Machamp, come on. And we take the win. Are you kidding me? I swear we were going to top left in the beginning, but we took that win. Let's go. Next battle, what are we going to be met with? A Articuno. Again, love to see it with that steel type in the back. Trying to pull out those dragons potentially. Or fighters with that steel in the back. It does that. It brings out potentially the Pokemon that you're super effective to or resisting in the front with your typing in the moves. Not going to go over all of it, but anyways, we're going to be up against it here. Just going to spam them with Weather Balls. Wanted to go for Dazzling Gleam, but this works too. What if they shield it up? All right, so we're just going to continue on here as they go for the Icy Winds. Hurricane is not going to KO. I do believe they actually do go for that right here, but it's just simply not enough. Ninetales is just too thick. Nah. That's Stab. We're farming down. Great. Now they've lowered our attack, so we're going to immediately retreat. We don't want to throw a weak move like that. Why would we do that? That's a waste of energy. So we're going to retreat into the Empoleon here. And hope they don't have a Giratina in the back to immediately counter us with when they don't. So they're staying. So there must be something in the back potentially weak to it. So let's see. Maybe, who knows? All right. We still have 2 shields. Oh, this is where we get our 3rd shield, I think. Yeah. You see that? I don't think... Look at... We still have 2 shields. What in the hell is going on? I'm sorry. What am I supposed to do? Just like... Not... Actually, I know what I could do. I could not use 1 shield. That would be truly the honorable thing to do. They got a Swampert in the back. All right. You want... Okay. Fair enough, folks. We got a 3rd shield, right? So that means I should not use one of my shields. Okay, let's see if we can pull that out. Let's see if we have 1 shield by the end of this. If I use my last shield, then what a punk. Not really. I mean, it's the damn game. Niantic, fix it if you don't want this to occur. Do we actually... Okay, we're not using it. I don't remember if we do or not. The champs going to town. Oh, we cross-chopped the Cresselia. Oh my gosh, I don't think we're going to use that last shield. All right, fair enough. Okay, so at the end of the day, it didn't really matter. I did that on purpose. Really, I was trying to be a good sport. Really, yeah. All right, next battle. What are we going to see? Obstagoon. Oh, yeah. Got some nice lag going on here. Now, I saw on Twitter, which is hilarious. I love it. Now, this is just the way it goes, and a lot of you see it too. You already know what it is. And we're not going to drag this on too long. I'm just going to bring it up really quick. And this was a nice catch, by the way. When other people point out that people are exploiting in Go Battle League, guess what? Yeah! Let them have it. What a bunch of cheaters. And then when I say it, stop accusing people. There's no way you could cheat. Do you see what's happening here? This is why I blocked dumb morons that completely have no idea about what they're talking about on dumbass Twitter land. All right? So get blocked and deal with it. Keep crying. Why do grown men cry when they get blocked by somebody who they call irrelevant? How does that work? That must mean you're in love. Anyways, we're swapping into Machamp to take that Obstagoon out that had energy, which they're probably a little heated, and we're going to go straight for the rock slide here and take them out. I'm not even baiting. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on, and I'll be keeping you up to date on everything Pokemon Go. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!